What's up, everybody? Welcome. Great to see you guys. What a beautiful day here. I'm Stefan. Thanks for joining me. We're going to be doing just a really quick stream. I have to pick my daughter up soon, but I thought I would hop on. It's so nice here. It's t-shirt weather. It's like 70 degrees outside, so I'm feeling great. I thought we would do some readings. What's up, Jason? How are you? Hey, Holly. Nice to meet you. Or good to see you, I should say. Luca, Lillian, great to see you guys. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. It's really nice here in New York. Really warm. You're playing hooky. That's good. Everybody needs a day off from work.
It's interesting that we back to some interesting shows formats and because it seems like we're all included.
Okay. Luca, I think you're new here. It's nice to meet you. I'm good. A little tired, but I'm doing good. Hey, Patriot Chick. I mean, Lillian, how are you supposed to have a good birthday if you go into it with a bad feeling? The time change stinks. I actually kind of like it. Carrie, how are you? Carrie, what time is it there for you? I hope I wasn't overly ambitious about trying to set up a... Guys, I might go on my friend Chaos Before Cosmos' show later. 4:14 a.m. Okay, yeah, we have a pretty different time zone. Lillian, your attitude is everything. It's kind of the only thing that matters. And like, I mean, you don't have to put yourself around people ever that like disrupt your peace on your birthday or not. So, no, I'm okay, Carrie. I think I just need to like do an IV drip of coffee. Is 7 my time good? That should work. I'll call you at like 6:30. I could probably hop on for like an hour before I have to make dinner for my daughter, so. Lillian, let's get a birthday card for you if you're still here. How old are you turning? Carrie, can I call you at 6:30? Okay, go back to bed. I was up at 4:15 last night too. Lillian, after 35, you're not allowed to invite chaos into your life for your birthday.
It was the geographic, that's just kind of his own smallest.
As the cards suggest. You have a right, like, you don't have to accept pain or sadness on your birthday. I disagree that it has a way of showing up. I really do. I think you might have a way of inviting it or ushering it in.
It's hard to tell,
Hey, Opal Rose, it's going pretty good. I'm a little tired today, but other than that, it's going to be a short stream today, but how's your day going? Lillian, choose happiness and stability, all right? Go outside. Go do something that makes you feel free. You're overstimulated? Would it be too cheeky if I suggested maybe taking a YouTube break? Opal Rose? Shopping can do that. You're welcome, Lillian. I hope you have a great birthday. That should be your gift to yourself every day. What's up, 20 Owls? Good to see you. Sure, you can ask a question. I am well. I'm a little tired today, but I'm doing good. It's so beautiful out here. Hey, Space Invader. Good to see you. Hey, Blonde Wig Sanchez. I'm not a witch. Sure. 20 Owls, what's your question?
Well, it's nice to see you guys.
Just understand.
You're welcome. Do you mind if I clear your plates out of the way? Alright. You're welcome. And are you going to have anything else today? Sure.
Okay, so you haven't been sleeping well either? Okay. And you said you want to know if there's any messages the universe, spirit may have for you. For now, future in general. Okay. Let's see.
But there's this underbelly. There's this kind of this kind of calls. We did this. We asked them to do like the
All right, 20 owls. Hey, Sukun, good to see you. Hey, live your life. Good to see you. Rest is needed here too. I guess it's everybody. Okay.
I can't wait.
20 owls. Action, creativity, spark, movement. This is all about movement, really quick moving energy. With the 10 of Wands, just keep going. You know, sometimes when we're really close to completing something, getting to where we want to be, sometimes we kind of lose sight of that. Like we get so overburdened with what we're doing that it kind of obscures where we're going. So try to remember where you're headed, like what sparked you, what you're going towards, and keep going. And you're almost there, because 10 is a number of completion. That's a pretty cool message. We got an ace and a 10. Opal Rose, will your relationship last? Do you have doubts? What do you need me for? It sounds like you don't want it to last. Well, listen, stressful situations are always going to be part of our life, 20 owls. Always. You know, that's life. There's ebbs and flows. You know, nobody's life is ever absent of stress. I mean, it's of course how you deal with it, but this is more about someone you're working towards. Does he not trust you, Opal Rose? You said he controls over you having male friends? Yeah. Why don't you sit down with him and ask him what he's worried about? Like, you should ask him if he feels like he can't trust you, because you can't really have a relationship with anyone if you don't trust them. Is it kind of normal? Guys, let's not normalize that. I guess it depends on the context. You know, to me, a real friend is somebody that doesn't want anything from you. Like, you can have friends of the opposite sex. It's just, you know, a friend is somebody who doesn't want to sleep with you, or who doesn't want anything from you. So, thanks, Umberto. But, I mean, Opal Rose, why don't you talk to him about it in like an honest way? Obviously, he feels some insecurities. Hey, Abs.
That might just run its course too.
Guys, please feel free to subscribe. I'm Stefan for everybody new. Oh, Abs, I'm gonna be quick today. That's what she said. I'm only doing a quick stream, so. Carol Ann, I'm doing great. You know, Blonde Wig Sanchez, I disagree with you. I think if you have insecurity over your partner, having a friend of the opposite sex, and you have a healthy relationship, well, actually those two are opposite. If you have a healthy relationship with a partner who you trust, and if there's mutual trust and respect, it shouldn't matter. So if you think that any relationship's foundation is them not allowing to have friends of the opposite sex, I would disagree with you, and I would say that feels like it could be more of like a you issue. My girlfriend has a lot of male friends. And I have a lot of female friends. Doesn't mean I'm gonna fuck them or like sleep with them. It doesn't mean they want to sleep with me. And if I had a friend of the opposite sex who had feelings for me, I wouldn't spend time with her out of respect for my partner. So there's a difference. Yes, I am. Yeah. Well, I respectfully disagree. People stray. I don't know, Blonde Wig Sanchez. I think you have kind of a... I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's great to meet you, and I appreciate healthy debate, but I think you have kind of a skewed view on relationships, if that's what you think. The right person won't stray, and is that something you're going to be worried about with your future husband? No, Blonde Wig Sanchez, it's not about getting a partner you'll understand. Of course, you don't think... Exactly. Do you think there's any possibility that I might be offering you a perspective different than yours that could potentially be not completely wrong? Hey, what's up, Kaisa? Hey, Charlotte. I am dressed down. It's really warm out today, but thanks for saying I look cool. Yeah, Blonde Wig Sanchez. I just want to let you know, I don't think what you're saying, I understand it. You know, I get it. Because there was a time where I might have felt the same as you, but the reality is, if you're really truly in love with somebody and it's mutual and the two people respect each other and they're honest and faithful, it doesn't matter. You should absolutely be okay with your partner having male friends. Half of the world is the opposite sex, you know? And again, I'm gonna stand on what I said. I have female friends. If I ever felt or was under the pretense or was told by a friend that there were feelings, one, I would tell my partner, and two, I would stop hanging out with her, because to me, again, friendship is when you don't want something from anybody. It's okay. Okay, you can stand on what you say, but sounds like you might have some problems in your next relationship, or a very restricted relationship, because I stand on what I said. And if you're insecure and territorial over completely platonic relationships, that's a you problem, not your partner's problem. Alright, well, I'm not going to argue with you, but if you think that's a healthy relationship, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if I had to be blunt, I'd say maybe that's why you're single. Okay. Claiming what's yours is not controlling your partner and who they can hang out with. I got news for you. That sounds like a codependent relationship. Alright, Blonde Wig Sanchez, I'm trying to be nice, but if you're going to be rude to my friends in the chat and people that I respect, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. So, please be respectful to them, because I know Abby, she comes here every week, okay? And you're giving off heavy red flag energy. No, she's not coming, Blonde Wig Sanchez. She's respectfully pushing back against what you're saying, like I am, because I strongly feel as though you're incorrect. Okay? And I think if you expressed any of this to any sort of relationship coach or somebody with any sort of bachelor's or master's degree, they would tell you that you were wrong too. And that's a completely unhealthy way to view relationships. That's what I think. No, she's being respectful. You telling her that she's lying. Oh, perfect, Amanda. Amanda, we are debating because Blonde Wig Sanchez thinks that... Never mind. I can't catch you up to speed. It's too much. I don't think everybody agrees with you, but I've always been in the minority. Well, I mean, I wish you luck finding a partner who's not allowed to have any female platonic friends. Because like I said, I have a lot of female platonic friends. My girlfriend has a lot of male friends who are platonic. And a healthy relationship is trusting the other person and being honest. And again, if a boundary gets crossed, or you have a friend who has feelings for you, I always would let my partner know, and I would stop hanging out with that person. So, you're really attracted to straight guys lately. Must be that eclipse energy. You know what? I'm gonna put a poll up. Let's see. Because I just realized I can do that. If I know how to. Yep, thank you, Amanda. You know what? I think you're right, but let's not make it a man thing. I think it's a human thing. Because I've had girlfriends that did that in the past too. I think if you're used to being in a relationship where there's like distrust and you can't trust the other person, I think that's the byproduct. I do think men get like that too. For sure. I do think it can be more of a man thing, but it's both, you know? But a lot of people have never had a partner where they truly feel like they can trust them. And a lot of times it just comes from shit that they've been through, or they don't have a great relationship. So and you know what, guys? What are we talking about? I think, isn't it when you're attracted to everybody, isn't it called pansexual? Pretty brave to have this conversation in a public setting, is it? This doesn't feel brave at all. Should we get some opinions from people? I could get some opinions. Should I? Wasn't this a tarot show? I think it's White Dog, formerly known as White Dog Tarot. Hey, excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my god, I know you. I can't believe I didn't even recognize you. How are you? Good to see you too. Do you remember my name? Stefan. Hi. Sorry to interrupt you. I have my live show right now. Can I ask you guys a question for the live show? It's just about relationships. No?
But thank you.
Okay.
In fact, we're just doing it.
Okay. Good to see you. Thank you, Amanda. It's true. All right. I guess they declined to answer. But Amanda's right. It's what I was saying, guys. That's fucking crazy. And you know what? I will say this, guys. It's not lost to listen. If you're an attractive person, it can be difficult to have truly like platonic friendships when you're in a relationship with like someone that's the opposite sex. I do get that. I get that. But I mean, the older you get, your friend circle gets smaller anyway. You know, you stop having shallow friendships. Well, ostensibly. But, I mean, I will say, my last girlfriend didn't understand that boundary at all. And I had to explain to her my position, and I stand by it. Like a real friend, absent of what gender they are, a real friend doesn't fucking want anything from you. A real friend doesn't want anything from you. They don't want to secretly sleep with you. They're not waiting in the wings for you to become single. And the second thing, which again transcends gender, is a real friend wants to be there for you with no motive. They're not looking to gain anything from you. They want to support you and be there for you because they care about you and they want nothing in return. Now I will say, once again, absent of gender, it's uncommon, and that is a truth. It's an uncomfortable truth. And you guys know me. I'm micro-optimist, macro-pessimist. I am concerned about the plight of people, and it's not lost on me that what I just described is not common, and it's why I have a small friend circle, you know? But it's not impossible, because I have female friends who are very close with me, who I'm very close to. And again, there's no romantic interest at all. And again, if you have a good relationship with a partner where both of you fucking respect each other and are honest, which is, let me tell you guys, that's beautiful. A lot of us, sadly, have never been able to be in a relationship where you can just truly trust someone at their word, you know? And it's an amazing feeling when you can. But as I said to that woman who's obviously moved on because she felt attacked by her toxic views, you know? It has nothing to do with insecurity. You have to respect people's friend groups. For me, I will always respect my partner the most because she's always going to be the most important thing to me. If I have friends that are females and it's platonic, or vice versa, if she has male friends, because guys, my girlfriend has a lot of male friends, but I also trust her, and she's a good person, and I'm not insecure. Now, if I had a female friend who had feelings for me, or clearly was creating problems in my relationship, or had ulterior motives, one, I would tell my girlfriend, always, no questions asked, and two, I would probably choose to not have that person in my life. One, out of respect for her, and two, because it breaks my first rule, which is friends are people who don't want things from you. So, and I don't know. If you're insecure, don't have a hot girlfriend. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, you have to be secure yourself. I will tell you guys, because you guys know I'm a big believer in being open with you all, you know, because I've been through a lot of this stuff. I've only had really shitty relationships, and I have to take responsibility for being part of those, but it takes a while to be able to break through that and heal and trust people, you know, that's why I didn't date for a while, because I mean, what's the point of trying to meet somebody who's truly wonderful and trustworthy if you're still fucked up and broken from all the past people and you can't even trust an honest person? And I do get it, you know. I mean, ladies, if you've only been with guys who made you feel insecure because they like didn't respect boundaries with other people. It can fuck up your confidence, and same with men too, okay? Because I dated a string of really insecure, like beautiful women who needed attention to feel good about themselves. The wrong type. So I get it. But I think we could put a pin in this one. I think we talked about this one enough.
But like we will be getting it over. It's not just like it's not easy.
Hey Rachel. Sorry, that woman was a handful. She's like, it's not toxic or insecure. It's them claiming their territory. It's crazy. Guys, it's like almost 70 degrees here in New York, and for all of my Celsius people, it's like 17 degrees here. Hey, good guy. Guys, it's gonna be a really short stream. And for everybody who watches me regularly, I will not be shaving my face until like Thursday this week. So I'm gonna progressively look more and more like I just washed up on shore. And guys, tomorrow, it's gonna be like even hotter here. What's tomorrow, Tuesday? Yeah. So I'm gonna be streaming on the street, probably in a tank. And then, guys, I will be streaming. I'm doing a surprise stream from the airport on Wednesday in the evening. So I'm disappearing out of the country for a week to go visit a mini horse. 17 Celsius is hot. Yes, it's like 68 degrees, 69 degrees.
No.
Good, Rachel. I love that. $48? Holy shit. What is that? 48? That's gotta be like... Damn, that's like blistering. Holy shit. I hope you got air conditioning. Amanda, did you mop up all the water? Thanks, Holly. I'm gonna have a great trip. Hey, Firewater. Nice to meet you. Hey, hello from New York. Hey, Amelia. She didn't mop up the water yet? Thanks, Rachel. I mean, I try to keep some of my private life private, so... I don't need every ex-girlfriend that obsessively watches my show to know what I'm doing at all times, so... I don't mind at all, Firewater. I've been reading tarot for about a year. Feels like I've been doing it my whole life, though. Yeah. You know, it's weird. Well, I don't know if it's weird, but, you know, a lot of readers... Amanda, you didn't mop up the water yet? You're crazy. I mean, most readers I've spoken to, it's like a family thing. Or they're like, you know, I've been reading tarot since I was 7 years old. But, all right, girl. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird, like, the only way I can kind of describe it is like, I don't know, you know, like somebody who like sits down and can just like play the piano, like never played a piano before, they just sit down and it makes sense. That's kind of how this felt to me. You know, I just started and it just kind of made sense. So, what's tarot reading? What is a tarot reading? It's a good question. Well, the wrong answer that everybody thinks it's for is it tells your future and it helps you see how shitty people feel about you. Those are the wrong answers, and then it's witchcraft. In my humble view of it, I see it as a way to understand yourself deeper, see things hidden in our own subconscious, confirm things that we already know to be true. And I think if we're lucky enough and we're willing to I think be real with ourselves, it can help us be better versions of ourselves. So, you know, a very unsexy opinion that I have, that's very, especially on YouTube. Guys, you can take it from me or not, but energy and time are not linear things, especially when it comes to people's intentions and feelings. I find it to be, I think, often, and I'm saying often because there's a ton of readers, I think often it can be very unreliable. I just want people to know that. When it comes to you saying like, hey, how does this person, like from my past, feel about me? Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna come back? That's why I stopped doing general readings, and I would urge you guys to remember that. You know? It can be true. But, you know, I guess the example I would give is, I mean, guys, think about how complex people are, first off. Think about all the waves of emotions and feelings and thoughts and ideas that go through each one of our heads as it pertains to someone else. In any situation, you know, if you split up with somebody, or somebody who left you, like for another person, one, I would never fucking advise you to wait around or even go back to somebody who couldn't appreciate you the first time. But like, you know, someone like that, just because they feel guilt or regret or it crosses their mind to like reach out and apologize, it doesn't mean they will. Does that make sense to everybody, what I'm saying? Like, I want you guys to think of this. Think of somebody from your past. Or I'm gonna give you a very like rudimentary, kind of gross example. Let's say that there's somebody you slept with, like a month ago. It was clearly a bad choice. You regret it. One night, you've had a drink. You don't want to spend the night in a cold bed. You're considering, in your mind, the idea of calling this person. But you know you never will, because you know it'd be a terrible decision. You're still considering it, even though you know you never will in reality. That can show up in the cards. I'm trying to give you an example. Okay? Just because somebody feels regret or is intending to reach out, one, regret is fucking cheap. Regret is really fucking cheap, okay? And two, doesn't mean they will. So just be aware of that. This is a much better tool for us, for our own timeline, for our higher selves. And I will say, it definitely is prophetic for me, because I know myself well. When I see things in the cards, or when I feel things and then I see it in the cards, I know how to create it in real life. So, am I military? I question authority too much. I would never be a military candidate. I'm also not gonna, I would never put myself in a position where someone else would tell me who to kill, so. How to be our better selves each and every day? Yeah, I think so. I think that's like a cute little way to wrap it up with a bow, how you said it, so. You're welcome. And guys, I'm not like judge, jury, and executioner on anything. That's just my personal perspective, okay? I will say, there's something extraordinarily magical about tarot that I'm at a loss for words for. I stopped trying to understand why or how. I am not saying that it can't be extremely accurate with predictive things, especially with some respect with people, because we always need to leave a lot of room for free will, okay? Free will is always going to, supersede everything else. We all have the ability to make really horrible, destructive choices and really great choices. But with that said, one, find a good reader, somebody who has integrity, okay? And two, don't try to live and die by general readings. It's unhealthy, and it's confusing, and it's not productive. And in my opinion, it makes people second guess themselves, because you try to grab on to things that aren't even for you. All right? We're not the center of the universe, everybody. There's millions of Tauruses that watch general Taurus readings. It's not always about us. Okay? Everybody has an ex that's in regret. Okay? That's not an original storyline. Get an individual reading if you actually want things that are specific for just you. Damn, guys, I can't wait for summer. I have to say, it makes me a little sad to see how pale I am, because I love like laying in the sun like a lizard in the summer. I had a dream about an ex too, Rachel. I've been having really vivid dreams the last week. That's great, Firewater Phoenix. I love that. I think that's wonderful. I think that's always the thing we should do, read for ourselves. And if you're not somebody who has a ton of experience, remember to keep it simple. You know, guys, there's a lot of power and information in just one or two cards. We don't have to overcomplicate things. When I first started reading, when I used to pull cards for myself often, I don't really ever pull cards for myself. Very occasionally I will, maybe like once a month. But sometimes it gets too muddy and confusing, so. And guys, I do offer private lessons if anybody's interested for beginners. I mean, I'm kind of mad, but there's a method to it. But if anybody's interested, I do one-on-one private private lessons for beginners, and I charge $75 per hour. So I'm trying not to fleece anybody. I know not everybody's got like $300 for a reading, and I do offer private readings if anybody's interested. Similar price. I do half-hour readings for $45, hour readings for $75. So. Thanks, Dupat. I appreciate that. Well, you know what, man? This is what I do for my work. This is my job. This is my career. Everything is not a YouTube live, but my show is. And I love streaming out. I'm also some weird offshoot of neurodivergent, so I actually channel the best when I have a bazillion different energies around me and being thrown at me. I'm not here reviewing food, I promise you. And I also, I stream here all the time. All the places I stream really like tarot and indie, so I do events here all the time, actually, like bachelorette parties and stuff, so. Thanks, Firewater. Yeah, it's great to meet you. You know, I've never been to the Bay Area, but you said you're in San Francisco? I did live in California like a million years ago. I lived in San Diego, which is so far from you. San Francisco to San Diego, that's like Maine to Georgia, so. I think San Francisco is now the most expensive city in the entire United States. More expensive than New York. Lucky you. Guys, it's gonna be a short stream. Everybody, actually my one and only tarot reader friend, her name's Carrie. She lives in Australia. She has a live show called Chaos Before Cosmos. She's wonderful. She's very different than me, but she's very prickly and genuine, and she's a really good person. I'm actually going to be on her live show later, which is pretty exciting. So I'll actually post a link later on my page. But yeah, check her page out. So it's going to be around 7 p.m. tonight, New York time. 7 p.m. Eastern time in New York. So it's actually my first time going on someone else's live show. You guys want to see this place? Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, I live in Hudson, New York. It's like 2 hours north of New York City. It's in the Hudson Valley region of New York. It's really beautiful here. It's like surrounded by mountains. I live right on the Hudson River. It's really beautiful. Oh, Amy, I didn't say hi to you. I'm sorry. How are you, Amy? I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to you. So ungentlemanly. Guys, I have not been sleeping. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I fell asleep at like 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. And I stopped drinking. I've had like 2 drinks all month. It's crazy. And I'm giving it like a real college try. Like I'm going to bed at like 1 a.m. or I'm like in bed at like 1:30 a.m. So if I look tired, I don't feel tired, but I know I may look tired. That's why. So no, Rachel, I'm not. I don't get nervous. Why would I be nervous? A lot of things that would make me feel nervous, but that's not one of them. Wow. You know, Amy, I might humbly request that that you boil banana peels with water and cinnamon for me. I guess I could try it. I mean, I stopped taking melatonin because that didn't really work, so. Hey, Ken. Indy is home. I didn't bring him because this was going to be a short stream today. I actually have to go pick up my daughter from school in a few minutes. But yeah, I am gonna stream later and I'll bring Indy. So I actually might do a second. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, everybody, check out my friend Carrie's show later. It's at 7 p.m. her live show. I'm gonna be on it. It's called Chaos Before Cosmos. She is really nice. Do I know a Rebecca with red hair? one isn't standing out to me, but I'm sure if I went through my life, I could probably identify a Rebecca who may have had red hair. He's a solid guy, Indy. He's a very good boy. He's a proper gentleman. Guys, honestly, he's like one of the most well-behaved. I've had dogs my whole life. He was like one of the best, most well-behaved puppies ever. I got him when he was like 8 weeks old. Actually, his mom, he was a stray. His mom was a stray, and she was pregnant when they found her. And in the South, there's a lot of, like the breed Indy is, there's a ton of livestock guardian dogs down there that are like homeless. I don't know why, but they found his mom when she was pregnant and she was a stray, and she had like 10 puppies. And Indy, of course, was first one out and the biggest. But when I got him, he peed in the house one time. That was it. And I told Amanda, he never even really destroyed anything. I think like one time he like tore up a roll of paper towels, but then he like neatly swept it into a pile for me. So yeah, he's a good boy. He's like my little lightning rod when I stream. Like he like is he's grounds all the bad energy. Thank you, Kaisa. Tak. Guys, show my mod, Charlotte, some love. Or Kaisa. Kaisa's all the way in Sweden, and she's my very dear new friend who's got a terribly twisted sense of humor, but she's a really good friend to me. Does he bark? Of course. He's a Great Pyrenees. That's all yeah. He's a livestock guardian dog, so that's his job. Oh shit. Guys, I gotta split. I really wish I could hang out more, but I gotta pick up my daughter at school. Hey Donna. But yeah, everybody check back in later. And again, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow because it's gonna be it's gonna be like 20 degrees here. So, and then Wednesday I'm gonna do a surprise stream from the airport. So, and guys, please feel free to email me. It's pinned. Kaisa was nice enough to write in the chat. I pinned it. If anybody wants a private reading tonight or tomorrow, those are my only 2 days this week, I think, to do it. Or a private lesson, just email me. And it's also in my video description. So let's get one card for everybody to wrap it up. All right, everybody. Think about something that's going on in your life, all right? Everybody think about something that they need some advice for. What's up, man? All right. All right, everybody. Advice, not a yes or no. No yes or no's. Advice. How to handle a situation. Rachel, you don't even need advice. Oof. Alright, one more shuffle. Alright, everybody just take a deep breath and breathe it out. Nine of Pentacles. It's actually a good omen. Nine of Pentacles is about financial independence. It's also a signal to whatever the issue is for you guys, you're gonna need to do this on your own, okay? This is a time for you to, like, whatever you're going after, whatever you're addressing, you need to do this on your own, but it's a matter of it creating real confidence for you. And guys, it's also so you can appreciate whatever you work towards when it comes. That's the other most important thing. You work your ass off, and nobody can tell you that it wasn't all you who did it, you know? Guys, it feels so much more validating and significant when you can look back and say, like, you know what? I did this. No one helped me. It was just a flower. It's also an indication that money will improve. And you guys know I don't, this isn't the channel where I promise people windfalls of money. Money can and will improve should we actually take the steps and go after it. It's not sitting around. This is appreciating what you've accomplished and, like, the fruits of your labor through real hard work. What comes before the 9 in tarot? The 8 of Pentacles. It's the card of, like, real work ethic, diligence. So work hard. I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow. It could. This is good energy, guys. This is also the confidence boost, the confidence builder, because after the 9 is the 10. It's really good energy. It's also a reminder, guys. I'm going to quote the New Radicals, because it's more fun than trying to, like, use a Rumi quote or make it spiritual. As the New Radicals say, you get what you give. And that's a great fucking song, by the way, from the 90s. What you put into something, you will inherently get back. Okay? Always. Good or bad. You put, like, bullshit, inconsistent work ethic, you're not gonna get 9 of Pentacles. So, and guys, just remember, I remind myself about this, and I have to remind a lot of people about this. I told Rachel this too, because I think we create this idea that things are too difficult. Guys, I think unhappiness stems a lot of times, I hate to say this, it's from people being lazy or not wanting to put the effort in. You know? Guys, if you have to fucking work your ass off, I don't care how old you are, you have to go harder than you've ever gone before. For what, 2 years? A year? 3 years? 4 years if you're pursuing, like, a degree, no matter how old you are? What is 4 years? or 3 years or 2 years of like real discipline and hard work, if it gives you the rest of your years to be happy and feel grounded and feel financially stable, if that's important, do something that you love. That's nothing. Okay? You know what I mean? Remember that. Everybody, it's not too late. Ever. I mean, fuck, I started this, I'm 37, I started this a year ago. You know? I mean, I used to put on a suit and tie I never wore a tie. I'm against ties. I used to put on a suit every day and do something completely different. So, and it will mean so much more to you when you've earned it, okay? Can I tell you about Molly? Like MDMA? I'm just kidding. Guys, I gotta split. I gotta go pick up my daughter. I'm running late. But yeah, I'll be back later on Chaos Before Cosmos' show. Check it out. It's gonna be at 7 p.m. New York time. And yeah, please email me, guys, if anybody wants a reading. I have time tonight and tomorrow. Bye, Kaisa. And bye to everybody. Much love to you guys. Cheers.